Okay, today we are going to learn how to weave our CD dream catchers. So the weaving part of your dream catcher is going to be the part right here in the middle where you can see the string or the yarn is woven up and down, in and out of the different spokes that you have created. So today we're going to learn how to do that. You should have your spokes on your CD from last class. Remember, we need 9 spokes. It's very important to have an odd number of spokes in order for the weaving to work. So before we get started, we're going to count and double check to make sure you have 9 spokes. So go ahead and put your thumb and hold the CD just like this on one of the spokes. Then you're going to count around, starting from where your thumb is, to make sure you have 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, very good. I would also, while you're looking at the spokes before we start weaving, just double check to make sure that they're evenly spread out around the CD and there aren't 2 that are really close together like that and some really far apart. You want them as even as possible. Once that is done, you're going to take your really long string that you have and we're going to tie it to the back of the CD on one of the spokes. So the back side is the side that you wrote your name on. So we'll go ahead and we're going to take the long string, stretch it out, and you're going to put one side underneath one of the spokes, it doesn't matter which one, and you're going to pull it through just a little bit. Okay, so you're going to have one really long side and one pretty short side. And we're going to tie this the same way you tie your shoestrings. So we're just going to cross it, and it's going to make a loop, and then you're going to go over and through the loop and pull. And you're going to do it one more time because we want a double knot so it stays nice and tight. So we're going to cross, we're going to go over, through the loop, and pull. All right. Once you have your string tied securely to one of your spokes, we're going to take the rest of the string and we are going to put it through the middle hole in your CD. Pull it all the way through. I have a knot. This might happen. You might get knots in your string. It's okay. Just stop wherever you're at and go ahead and undo the knot so it doesn't become a bigger mess. All right. Once that's done, we can start the weaving process. So to start the weaving process, you're just going to take your string and you're going to put it under one of the spokes. Again, double check to make sure your spokes are evenly spaced apart. So I'm going to go ahead and go under, lift the spoke up, pull the string under, and just pull it all the way through. All right. Now, in order for the weaving process to work, you don't go under every single spoke. You're going to go over the next one. And then you'll go under the one after that. So it's an over, under, over, under, over, under. So it should look like this. You go under the first one, over the second one, under the next one, over the one after that, and then I'll go under the next one, pull, over, under, over, under. All right. Once you get one full circle around your CD, go ahead and double check and make sure that you've done it correctly. So it goes under the first one, over the second one, under the third one, over the fourth one, under the fifth one, over the sixth one, under the seventh one, over the eighth one, and back under the ninth one. Okay? Now, this second loop, it should be going opposite what your first loop went. So I went under the first one, so I'm going to go over it this time, and then I'm going to go under the second one. this whole over-under thing is a little too confusing for you, here's another way you can do it. Just skip one, go under the next one. Pull your string through, skip one, go under the next one. Skip one, go under the next one. Skip one, under the next one. That's an easier way for you to do it, then by all means do it that way. Or you can go over, under, over, under, over, under, whichever makes the most sense to you. Now, as you're starting to see the weaving form, if it gets too tight, it might break the string. So don't pull really tight. Just kind of let it loosely form like this. All right, I'm going to skip one, go under the next one. Skip one, go under the next one. All right, so you should pretty much get the idea from here. As you keep going around, your string's gonna come out and out and out. If you run out of string before you get to about here, that's okay. You can tie another string on. So you're just gonna keep the weaving process going until you have no more string left. Then when you're done, your whole weaving part of your CD should look something like this.